human intellect is unable to understand or comprehend even a small fraction of the reality of Sayyida Fatima al-Zahra salamullahi alayha. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam has said that having a son is a ni'mah, a blessing, but having a daughter is a rahmah, a mercy. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran addresses Rasulullah whereby He says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, wa ma arsalnaka illa rahmatul lil alameen. That Ya Rasulullah, we have sent you down as what? As rahmatul lil alameen, a mercy to mankind. Let's put this on the side for a minute. On the battle of Khandaq, Umar ibn Abdul jumped over the trench onto the side of Rasulullah. When Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib ran onto the battlefield to face this man, who was known as one of the most ferocious warriors at the time, what did Rasulullah say? He said that on this day, the whole of Iman has gone to fight the whole of Kufr. Therefore, Rasulullah is calling Amir al-Mu'mineen, referring to Amir al-Mu'mineen as what? As the whole of Iman. Yet according to Islam, what do we believe seals your Iman? Marriage seals your Iman. Let's keep this on one side. Rasulullah has also said, Al-Hassan wal-Hussein Sayyiday Shababi Ahlil Jannah. Yet Rasulullah has also said that heaven lies under the feet of your mother. Where am I going with this? Fatima al-Zahra is the daughter of Rasulullah. Therefore she is a rahmah for rahmatul lil alameen. Amir al-Mu'mineen is referred as a whole of Iman. Fatima al-Zahra sealed the Iman for kull Iman. Al-Hassan wal-Hussein Sayyiday Shababi Ahlil Jannah. Yet the dust from underneath the feet of Fatima al-Zahra is heaven for Sayyiday Shababi Ahlil Jannah. Why have I said this? The status of Sayyida Fatima al-Zahra, Sayyidatin Nisa'il Alameen, is something that can never ever be undermined. Yet, this great, divine, pure lady was also given the title of Ummul-Masail. Today I can't talk about it. Today the truth about the death and the martyrdom of the daughter of Rasulullah will be recited, because it is through these significant events in history that we are able to distinguish between haqq and batil. It is through these events that we are able to understand why we unite under the wilayah of Amir al-Mu'mineen and why we disassociate ourselves completely from the people of Saqifa and their predecessors who are still alive to this day. It is our duty and our responsibility as the Shia of Ali ibn Abi Talib to analyze, research and understand history. So therefore tonight let us unfold the Masail and the patience displayed by Sayyida Fatima al-Zahra with the barakah of salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Firstly, let us start by trying to understand what this stance of Bibi Fatima sallallahu behind the door represented. Sayyida Zahra, when she came and she stood behind the door, her standing behind the door was a jihad carried out by the daughter of Rasulullah in order to protect and defend the pure institution of Imama and Wilayah. This great lady came behind the door as a hujjah to differentiate and distinguish between haqq and batil in that, Ya ayyuhal muslimun, there are two types of people trying to seek khilafah. One being the madrasa of Saqifa, the other being Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. How do we know where this haqq belongs? We need someone whose credibility is undisputed, whose divinity is undisputed. This great lady who represents the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whose anger represents the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A hadith mentioned by all scholars regarding regardless of their sect. This great lady who represents the will and the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has come to stand behind the door to show us and every generation until the day of judgment that wilayah, that imamah, that haqq belongs to Ali and only. Behind the door was not the stance of an ordinary wife going to stop some thugs and burglars from entering the house. No, it was a jihad. In the same way, the imprisonment of Sayyida Zainab in Sham was a representation of the defense of the Imam of Imam Hussein. This one's jihad was to stand behind the door. That one's jihad was to be taken as a prisoner from Karbala to Kufa and from Kufa to Sham. Brothers and sisters, let us try to understand the greatness of these pure individuals Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has appointed to take these stances in order to protect and defend the institution of Imam and the wilayah of the Imam. Now, a common question that is raised when it comes to the incident of the door is why didn't Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib, the warrior of all warriors, the one for whom is known as the Lion of Allah, not come forward and protect Bibi Fatima al-Zahra and take some and defend her when these oppressors came through the door? Now, firstly, when people come forward and say Amir al-Mu'mineen did not react when these oppressors came and started to oppress the daughter of Rasulullah, this is one of the biggest misconceptions. In our Shia books, narrations state what? Narrations state that Amir al-Mu'mineen ran to Umar. He grabbed Umar by the neck and he dropped him on the floor and said, if it was not for the oath that I gave Rasulullah, I would not have let any of you enter into this house and cause distress to Fatima. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took a covenant from Amir al-Mu'mineen whereby he said, Ya Ali, we have willed for your wife to be attacked and assaulted in front of you, for haqq to be manifested, but Ya Ali, your jihad is to remain patient and to have sabr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then took a covenant from Sayyida Fatima al-Zahra and said, Ya Fatima, your ribs will be broken. You will be attacked and Muhsin will become shaheed. But will you perform this jihad for haqq to be manifested? Sayyida Fatima said, yes, and I will have sabr whilst I perform it. How dare we, how dare we have the audacity to say Amir al-Mu'mineen was afraid to go forward and attack these people. Wallah, we don't understand. Allah, we don't understand the pain Amir al-Mu'mineen faced when he saw his wife Fatima being crushed between the door and the wall. Now, I know I'm very limited in time, but I'll be doing an injustice to this talk if I do not recite the Messiah of Bibi Fatima. After all, she is known as al-Messiah. Narration says that Umar came with 300 men, including the likes of Mughira bin Shu'ba, Khalid ibn Walid, and Khunfud his slave, to the house of Fatima al-Zahra and Amir al-Mu'mineen in order to try and get Amir al-Mu'mineen to pledge allegiance to Abu Bakr who stole the rights of him. Now, upon arrival, Umar shouted out to Fatima, oh Fatima, open this door, otherwise we will burn your door whilst you are inside it. Fatima al-Zahra replies what? Yes, is this not the house of the daughter of Rasulullah? Narrations say that in history, a companion of Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq comes to Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq. He says to Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed me with a daughter. Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq asks him, what did you name your daughter? He says, I named her Fatima. He says, I named her Fatima. Imam as-Sadiq, let us listen to his response very carefully. Imam al-Sadiq responds to this by saying, "O man, O companion, if you have named your daughter Fatima, never ever slap your daughter." Allah. Narrations mention that Bibi Fatima al-Zahra says that when the Fir'aun of this ummah kicked the door upon me, I was crushed between the door and the wall. The first thing that happened to me is that my ribs were broken. I fell to the ground and started to choke because of the flames of the burning door. Historians mention that whilst Bibi Fatima al-Zahra was on the floor, these enemies of Islam one by one started to come into the house. It is said that Bibi Fatima al-Zahra was slapped on the face multiple times. The Fir'aun of this ummah, Abu Hafsa, came and slapped Fatima. Mughira came and slapped Fatima. Qunfudh came and slapped Fatima. It is said that when Sayyid al-Zahra departed from this world, the whole of one side of her face was covered in bruises. The oppression of Sayyidah Fatima does not stop there, no. Imam al-Sadiq says that if you have named your daughter Fatima, then never ever slap your daughter. If you have named your daughter Fatima, never ever abuse your daughter. And I will end the maqtal on this. Whilst Bibi Fatima al-Zahra was on the floor, she says that I was in pain with my broken ribs. I was choking because of the flames of the door. A mal'oon then came through the door, looked at me in the face and kicked me in the stomach with all of his strength. Mohsin became shaheed. Sayyid al-Zahra says, I cried out, Ya Fidda. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un wa sayalamu alladhina zalamu ayya munqalibin yanqalibun. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us on the path of the Ahlul Bayt, to give us the ability to come and honor the majalis of the Ahlul Bayt, to increase our strength for Sayyidah Fatima al-Zahra and increase our hatred towards the enemies of Sayyidah Fatima al-Zahra. Wa akhir da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ahli bayti at-tayyibin at-tahirin.